Saturday, February 11, 2023. Now, 1 second to leave the cigarette. I don't know if anybody else spends so much time in one starter worldwide, but yeah, let's make the difference, right? Yay, playing with starters. I give this starter, don't have to mention that this video is for me, alright? I tried before on this one, yeah, I painted, it's not the same color, I know I didn't have the same color. Here you can see also the primer. I don't know, you can see, it's not focusing now anymore, what? Alright, I might need a camera, probably. Yeah, oh no, okay, here you can see the primer. Yay, lovely. In any case, I just put it together. This I painted for no reason, it's not been fully bolted down, you see it's free. I give a sample this starter, that this starter it's exactly the same starter like this one. And this I didn't paint it because I'm waiting one bearing, 1 week now I'm waiting for one bearing to machine it to fit inside, because it's not the correct dimensions. I'm still waiting. This will gonna end up to be red. Same color with this, not same color with that. Then, previously I put some magnets here inside. I fixed this here one cable just to see that I can spin it clockwise and counterclockwise. Alright, and it's working fine. Now, they find for me one starter from Nissan that has similar dimensions, has 2-3 10-millimeter difference. The OD, this is a little bit bigger, this is a little bit smaller. Alright, so they found for me this starter. The difference is that these bolts that are keeping the sandwich together, it's passing inside, and in this starter it's passing outside. Alright, no big deal, because I can use this cover with the magnets of that. I have it here actually. And what I have done, back here it's matching. I know the magnets are not very strong for this rotor, but it is what it is. Because here front is not matching on this starter, it's playing, and I have a problem with the clearance. It's supposed to be more out. Right, here I'm talking about. What I did, I get this piece, it's this piece. I machine it and I get the front piece and I have it in an oven. I'm warming it up. So this you're gonna slide here inside, hot and cold, alright, to be able to run as an adapter to match here. I already tested actually, now I'm making for final. I get the dimensions and we're gonna see how it's gonna end up. Yay. This was a project that is not gonna take more than an hour, and I have spent 2-3 hours till now with the painting and this BS. Yeah, let's finalize it at least, right? Let's finalize it. I'm still waiting the stupid bearing. It's gonna be nice if I had machine also the housing here and paint it and to be the bearings inside. The last time that I put together yesterday, I forget also to put the rear bearing that comes here inside. I need one back, one front. One comes here, one comes here. Yay! Yeah, that's the status. Let's move on. Let's marry this one with this one to see how it's gonna end up. And this is how it looks like. It's not coming out. It's a press fit. It won't gonna come out. Now, let's see. My calculation was correct, or it sits the bearing far away. Because there are two bearings. There is one bearing back over there and there is one bearing here. So it has to be in specific position. Same thing also with the magnets. The magnets are not covering all the rotor. I mean, you see the difference. This is small, this is big. Yeah, the ideal is gonna be to cover all the rotor, but like I said, we're gonna see how it's gonna end up. Let me put it together. You're gonna get painted this one, not gonna look like that. It looks promising, right? Looks okay. Looks fine. I misalign this gap here. This, it's supposed to be there. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Yeah, you see it's a little bit more down. It is what it is. Let's move on. Looking good, looking great. It's already tested. It's not squeezing the bearings. It does have so much clearance to move in and out the rotor. It's amazing. Now this, I need to put some masking tape and paint it black to looks nice. To don't looks like that outside. A little bit of primer, a little bit of black color to become like the other one. This is healthy. This does have any problem. And on this one it's not missing any spring like this one. Now the question is, why to destroy a healthy coil with the brushes instead of separating this one? What can I do? I can borrow one spring from this. I'm gonna just remove one spring. Alright, I guess that I will gonna be able to find one spring in the market. Put the spring in place here on this brush that's missing. Fine. Make these two, this one with this one positive, to don't go in the wiring like this, and the other two ground. It's not a big deal, right? I mean, if I scratch it a little bit down here, I should be able to solder it. Yeah, take a look at my soldering technique here. It's working for test. For testing it was okay, but it's not the right one for to run it all the time like this, because it's gonna melt the wiring. And there was not connection also here. You see, I was putting with the clamp, and I can use this one. That's why I give it together with this starter. I can modify this, because this is good. This is how it was running actually. If I do it like that, I have to insulate it. But if it is here, I just have to make sure to don't touch anywhere. To make two positive, two ground. It's gonna be grounded on the plate actually. Nope, I cannot do that, because there is an insulation here and there is an insulation also here, and this doesn't have insulation. It's touching the, no, you're gonna have a short circuit, because touching direct on the plate, when this one has this pad as an insulation. Oh boy, oh boy. And I cannot use this one from the Nissan starter. Why I cannot use this one? This, you see, has insulation here on this. This is the positive. The number 1, number 2 is the positive. 5 is 6. It's the ground. That's on the plate. Alright? Don't pay attention on the socket. This, I'm just having it to be able to slide it in and out easier. This is ready. Smaller brushes, but again, it makes more than enough power that I need. It will not gonna fit on this cover, on that cover, because this is, no, this is the same like this one. The cover for that is different. You see the attachment point, the holes to hold in place this board, if you like, with the brushes. It's one, it's here, this one, and the other one is this one. It's this, the inner. So in this case, it's more narrow. It's more close to each other and different depth, clearly. Oh boy. Let me see what I'm gonna do with that shit. Shouldn't I check from the boss to see if there is something? If I can do something there, maybe. This is fine. This now, it's all about the stupid brushes. It's much easier, let us say, like I said, it's much easier to make positive this and this than to be positive here and here, obviously. On this one they don't care, because why they don't care? Because the coil is a positive, here it goes to the coil down. Also this goes to the coil down and it's a positive. This goes from the coil to the brass here, that's a positive, that's setting the same positive, and the same thing here. And you have the negative one here and one here. Splendid, beautiful, lovely. Alright, let me see what I'm gonna do with that. I need to fix something to don't melt the cables, to don't have a short circuit, because I'm planning, I'm gonna put a fuse, obviously, I'm gonna put a relay, I'm gonna put also a switch, I'm gonna actuate it with a switch like this, and then I have to adjust it. It's gonna be, let us say, down and up, for example. It's gonna be one switch here in one small panel that you can adjust the amperes and the up and down. One fuse in the bottom and one relay from down underneath the plate. So if you want to service it, let us say, if something happened, to be able to service it. Yeah. Let's see. I have made some progress, and by the way, that's what I want to machine here. I need to put one bearing here at this point. This is the inner diameter is 20 millimeters, and the outer diameter here, because the original bearing was smaller, it comes more deep inside. I cut it, I machined also this one. I need to machine it here at 44 millimeters to pass it inside, where I'm pointing, here. The gear is being welded, it's running through, it's nice. I'll test this one, because originally it has a clutch, the gear, no, not anymore. Alright, that's it. If I have any news, I'm gonna make another video, or I'm gonna continue the video. Or if not, if I'm busy outside with something else, the video is finishing here. Once again, this is for me mostly. I might watch again the video and might have a different idea. We're gonna see about that. One friend of mine, he mentioned that if you change on the coil the positive and negative, but I have no clue how this will gonna happen, because in one case when I tested, I put here the positive and the ground on the body of the starter, and it was spinning counterclockwise, I think. It was spinning, let us say, counterclockwise. Then I put the negative here and the positive on the body, and it was still spinning counterclockwise. It didn't change the rotation. If I remove the electricity from the magnet, it won't gonna spin. It will gonna make one small movement, and then it's gonna stop there. Not from the coil, I'm talking about if I remove the electricity from the coil. If I change, you can change it between, no, see, I'm not an electrician. I just need one motor to actuate this this tool, and to have also the handle to make some small adjustments if I want. Like I said, you have 32 valve springs on a V8 Mercedes on AMG, alright, you have 32 valve springs. And if you're talking about M056 that you have a double spring on the intake valve, alright, you have plus 16. That means 32 and 16 is 48. 48 times you have to check the springs here. You have to check it on the seat point and on the maximum lift. Full the lift and the seat point, alright? That means 48 and 48, 96. 96 times I have to do this job. I have to compress, uncompress, compress, uncompress. So if I put the starter, it's gonna be much faster for me. I'm not gonna waste here how much time to do this thing, you know? It makes sense, I guess. For me, it's gonna be 1 second to finish this guy's with a stupid grinder. Alright, for me I can say easily that, you know what, that's the tool. I have to check the valve springs, how it performs, how much tension they have, and I can spend, let us say, half day checking the valve springs, like what I was doing actually. Alright, but to improve a little bit the timing, to don't have so much waste of time. It's not a waste of time because you can find something that you can, especially on the double spring, you can fix it to be all of them more precise, more equal to each other, to don't be different from one cylinder to the other, from one valve to the other. Or if there is something wrong in an old engine that it's been squeezed the valve springs, let us say, for 10 years because sitting in the scrapyard, you're gonna see the difference. You're gonna understand. And if you get a brand new spring, you can compare it. I already did that before. I have a video in the past. So it's gonna make my life easier and I'm gonna have more time to do something else. That's why I try with the hydraulic. Now I'm trying with the starter. Yeah. By the way, I didn't modify it. I modified it. I add parts. That means if I want to put it as it was, if I want to bring it back to stock as it was when we purchased the tool, I can still do that. I didn't modify nothing from the original parts of this tool. In any case, let me continue scratching my head now for the stupid brushes to see what I'm gonna do. Yay! It won't gonna work like I said. These guys. Like I said, for that, if I make the mistake and I put positive here and positive here, I will gonna just have a short circuit. This is insulated, it's not touching on the plate. This is not insulated, it's touching on the plate. So I'm gonna end up to have a short circuit here. Splendid. We're gonna see. What if? You know what? Tassos, you dumb or what? How much space I have between this and that? I can easily bring this cable here and put it here up. This has been crimped. Yeah, as far as I know, this has been crimped. It's not been soldered. Okay, I can open, let us say, a little bit the hole, put the wire inside and solder it at the same time, crimp it and solder it. And then for insulation, what are we gonna use? Yeah, splendid. Alright, this goes this way, but the boot it's other way around. This goes like that. Okay, the boot it's supposed to, this one's supposed to pointing down, but it is what it is. So, is it going like that? No. Dang it. Yeah, it is going like that, I guess. Let me see on this one how it goes. No, it's pointing down. So this, come on with one hand. You know what? Screw it. I have to stop the video. So it didn't change the boot. It changed the cable. Oh shit! I'm coming angry when I'm recording and I'm trying to do something at the same time. This is stupid. What I'm trying to do. That's a stupid one. So I have to make sure that this, it won't gonna touch the housing because this is gonna be the positive. One time it's gonna be the positive, one time it's gonna be the negative. It doesn't have to touch the housing. It has to need to have enough clearance, right? Don't touch the body here. Don't touch the housing here. Yeah. Let's see. That's it for now. Over and out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna make it working. The thing is, I hope that it's gonna give me enough torque to see here at least 110 kilograms. If I have 110 kilograms, I'm happy. No need something more on this. For the with the hydraulic cylinder, I was so close. I was at 60 kilograms. You know, if it was a little bit so close, I need to double, but yeah, never mind. Let me throw out the garbage, the parts that I'm not gonna use, and let's finalize the board with the brushes. Yeah, thank you. Have a nice weekend, by the way.